Well, hello guys, welcome back. Something a bit different today. Me and my daughter, hi. We're in Shrewsbury prison. In Shrewsbury, funny enough. And this is supposed to be one of the most haunted, not the most haunted, but one of the most haunted prisons in England. We're currently stood in A Wing, and I have read that upstairs on the top floor, there's a door that loves to slam itself shut now and again. So obviously we're going to check that out. And C Wing is apparently the most haunted wing in the prison. And we're going to check that out as well, among other places. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. It appears there's an event on this level. We've got escape rooms going on, but I'm interested in the top floor, so lucky enough, we can access that. Tell you what, you wouldn't have much fun in here, would you?
Well, clearly someone did. Nice door in there.
Well, good morning, spirits of Shrewsbury prison. There's some nasty people in here. You were probably a nasty person, obviously, in your time for being here. So how about you come forward in this prison and make your presence known. I hear there is a door slammer here, and yes, why don't you not do that? Let me hear your voice. Throw something, slam a door. Some notorious prisoners that have spent their time in this prison: Fred West, the Cray twins, and is it Ricky Tomlinson? He did 2.5 years in here for, what was it again? Sabotage, something back in the 70s. So yeah, there's a few names that have been in this place. But any spirits that can hear me, my name is Dave. Why don't you not tell me your name? And come and follow us around as we spend our time in this prison. I'm willing you to come forward and show your presence. That would be great. Or slam that door. Let me hear some voices. Let me see some shadow figures. So one of these cells that we just passed, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not number 5, but the 5th cell. It's one of these cells. Has a habit of the door slamming, so you never know. Obviously this prison I would love to do by myself at night time, but I haven't got a spare £2,000. You can book it through events, but you get other people, so you're going to get noise pollution. So I thought, well, if you're going to have noise pollution, might as well do it during the day, because anybody knows the paranormal is not just at night time. I've seen her. Don't know if it's my glasses, or it's my eyes. Seen a shadow in this room. That might explain it, having that light on. Whew, it's cold in here. Any spirits, come forward. Talk into this device. Tell me your name. Could you tell me what you was in prison for? Spirits, come forward. Talk into this device. Tell me your name. Could you tell me what you was in prison for? Well, I didn't get anything on there that I think of, but obviously I'll get that on the laptop and I'll get the headphones on it. Hopefully there's something somewhere here that we can capture. Right, the door slamming ghost that I was hoping to communicate or entice to slam the door, shut the door, whatever. I was going to get the tripod out and fix it, but because the escape room events has suddenly come alive, I'm going to move to a different part of the prison and then hopefully come back and have a second attempt in a bit. Executioner's bedroom.
Executioner's room, bedroom.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention about her.
Do you mean Jack the Ripper?
And this guy here, Harold Shipman. And the Yorkshire Ripper. He spent some time here as well. So that was the executioner's room. Let's have a look at the execution room. Your last night before you were hung. So I'm back on Air Wing, but the escape rooms is still going on, so I ain't even gonna bother with a tripod and I've got a feeling it could be a little bit noisy, so. Apparently, no one seems to know what number, but one of these cells, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those cells housed Fred West when he spent his time here.
Who is he again?
He was a serial killer, killed like children and buried them under the patio and stuff.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes.
Such a charming gentleman.
And the Cray twins did spend a short time here, but
And who are they?
nobody seems to know what cell they had. The Cray twins were London East End gangsters. I just thought I saw a little shadow from that doorway. Right, because the escape rooms is going to be never ending, I think, today. Going to make our way along A wing to somewhere else. If there's any spirits along this corridor in this wing, please feel free to follow us. Follow us and come and talk to us. Probably.
The T-boy cell.
The T-boy cell. The prisoner was housed in this cell would have been a trusted prisoner who was responsible for making the officers' tea.
Lazy buggers.
So they probably had a little bit of a privilege, I suppose.
A riot cell.
Oh, a riot cell.
Looks like one of those rage rooms.
Yeah. And this one will be in case you want to unalive yourself, probably. Not the sort of place you'd want to call home.
Looks like my school. It does though. My school really does look like a prison.
Wow, tiny cell, shared by 3. So this prison cell displays what Shrewsbury prison cell would have looked like up until its closure in 2013. So that was pretty much it. So it's nice and quiet in here. Are there any spirits in this cell with me?
Toto, I'm here.
Talking to this device, or that device, or this device.
Or this one.
Can you give me a name? Or could you tell me why you was put in prison? Could you tell me what the cell was for? Tell me why he was put in prison. Could you tell me what the cell was for? I thought I heard something on that, but I'll go over it with my headphones.
I was looking at it, it said Wales on there.
Oh yeah. So, I don't feel anything eerie in this cell.
I don't even know what it was for.
I've no idea. I'm just going to give it a quick minute to see if we get anything relevant. If any spirits can give me anything that's relevant to why this room is here. Also, if you touch that device, good God, imagine this being your home for the next 20 years or so. Old male Victorian cell. And then a female Victorian cell.
Don't look at me like that.
Your fault you're in there, not me.
Exactly.
Well, I've tried various times to try and do a call out in this air wing, and there is just too many people, too much noise pollution. As you can see, many people behind. Well, not done yet. See if we can find somewhere else freaky in here. Here's a bit of history for you guys. 1793, when the prison opened. 1793, the first public execution took place. And it didn't take them long. 1863, the last public execution. New prisoner Victorian prison was built. Oh, the newer Victorian prison was built. Ah. In 1922, the prison stopped housing women. Well, between 1902 and 1961, 7 men executed for murder. The last execution at Shrewsbury prison to take place, 1961. Well, 1972, 10 bodies were found, 9 cremated and 1 given back to the family. What the hell? 1995, sanitations were put into the cells. Man, it must have been grim before then. Shrewsbury prison named the most overcrowded prison in England and Wales, 2005. 2008, an overcrowding rate of 183%. And then January 2013, Shrewsbury prison closed. Oh no, that was announced. In March it closed. Wow. And not only Shrewsbury prison closed, was it in March 2013, also in 2013 was the Gloucester prison and Shepton Mallet. Anywho.
Are you even allowed in?
Yes. Wow. Never been in one of these before, obviously.
Well, I should hope not.
But these are bloody tiny.
Hold on. It's not too bad.
Would you want to do about 200 miles up the country to a prison? One of them.
Alright, nice.
Yeah. Of course, they would escort you to court as well through one of these.
They said follow them. The restaurant's number 15.
The great train robber. Well guys, gonna head into the C wing. Apparently it's the most haunted, as I said previously. And if you look here, cell 203, haunted cell. So as I'm here, we have to do a paranormal in cell 203. Let's go and check it out. I will read this out, guys, because otherwise you can pause that. Cell 203 is reported to be the most haunted cell in the entire prison. Considered the haunted wing. Many inexplicable incidents in the wing reported by officers, prisoners, and members of the public today. Wow, many officers would refuse to work on this wing alone at night. Reported they saw a grey lady emerge from this cell, making her way across the landing towards the execution room where we've just been. This unsettling sight has been reported numerous times to this day. They don't know why she's here. Could she be a prisoner? So a lady, a grey lady. Well,
It says some paranormal companies consistently pick up large amounts of activity in the cell, and some feel so uneasy they even refuse to enter.
so this is cell 203, allegedly the most haunted in the prison. It's supposed to be haunted by a grey lady. Let's see what we get. Electrics. There's no electrics, obviously. This prison has been closed since, is it 2013, 2014? I think it's 2013. So all the electrics should be decommissioned. In most parts, there is the odd cell that does have light. But here, as you can see next to the wall, there is no interference for the K2.
It has been flickering up, but
It did flicker.
yeah.
So, the spirit of the grey lady. That device with the green light, if you can come forward, touch it, you will make the lights go from the green up to the yellow, up to the orange, up to the red. And if you're so strong, knock it over. Good afternoon, spirits. Good afternoon, grey lady. Are you here with us? Can you come forward and talk into this device? You've got 3 devices to talk. The one I'm wearing, or actually the one Holly's wearing, there's 2, and the camera, and there's 4 devices. Could you tell me your name, please? My name is Dave. Tell me your name. Was you a prisoner? Or did you work here? Was you a prison guard? Could you come forward and touch my hand? Make me go cold. I'm going to stop the recording now, guys, because of the background noise. Looks like there's people coming this way. I'm knocking it off because there's too much background noise. Noise contamination from people. I will come here one night and I'll do it nighttime. If I have to do it by myself or with somebody else, but I'll do it nighttime. I don't know when. Right. Grey lady, or anybody else who haunts this wing or this cell, I want you to come forward. Obviously, I want you to show yourself in front of myself or the camera. The K2 with the light on. Touch that. Thank you. That's just gone up. That's just flickered there. I hope you guys have picked that up. Also, I have a bell. I will demonstrate for the sake of the spirit. If you just press this. Now you do that, spirit. Hit that bell or knock the K2 off. Or knock the K2 off.
Probably just scared the crap out of so many people.
Yep. Come on, spirits. Grey lady, where are you? A lot of people are being said to be scared of your presence. Not me. Not unless you can show yourself and scare the bejesus in front of me. That door is very, very easy to shut. So knock it shut, make it move, stand in front of that device on the floor. You'll make it go off, like just as I've demonstrated. Don't forget the bell. Just tap the top of the bell. And the K2, the one with the green light, touch that. You touched something, touched it before.
Something standing behind you.
Something stand behind me. You got the SLS
Yeah, got it on infrared.
standing behind me.
Yeah, I just can't record it because it's on infrared.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put my SLS on.
It was right there, next to your bag.
Oh, okay. You sure it wasn't me?
No.
Well, I'm not getting nothing. I'm just getting a
Me
false. I'm getting a false reading of the K2 and the bell. Obviously, if I do get some sort of reading, I will record this. But I'm not picking anything up.
I was on infrared, so I can't record it. Look, it's got a lock on it.
Right.
It wasn't the SLS picking up though, it was the infrared.
Okay.
It's picking up a cold body.
So nobody knows this spirit's name apparently. Let me just have a quick look, see if they have a. No, it doesn't say. Where? I'm looking on the thing. I want to find the woman, the spirit, the lady in grey. I would like to find out her name.
I'm getting a picture.
If you could come forward, you get a picture.
Mm-hmm.
What the ghost here.
It kind of looks like the prison as well.
Now that's me clearly setting that off. Now if I can move that. Hang on, I said that was me. That can't be my phone because that never happens. Okay. Now look at the K2.
If the camera will pick that up.
Now it's gone mad. Is that my phone? Normally my phone has to be literally touching the K2, for the K2 to go off like that, even that far apart, shouldn't really, or never does, not with me, sets the K2 off. I'll move my phone.
There's bad energy.
It's still flicking. I'm putting it down to my phone, but that's never done that. So there's bad energy in here, is there? So I'm taking it that the spirit that resides in this room is or was a prisoner. Mind you, she could well be in a prison guard because there's going to be bad energy in every cell.
Oh.
All right. So what year? We're hiding.
Where are you hiding?
It's funny because they came up here hiding. We're hiding.
Feel.
You could feel touch. The people that walked past before didn't realise. So to them, we're hiding. But I'm just putting that's just coincidence.
Can you touch my hand?
Your face.
What about my face? Do I look familiar to you?
Probably look ugly.
Thanks. Might have been on about you.
Well, I was the one that asked the question, I don't know. Nothing on this ghost tube yet.
Nothing. So yeah, Holly's got a ghost tube seer on. She had the SLS. She said it picked something up behind me, but she can't record because that's the one you got to pay for. It's locked.
Yeah, I can record with normal SLS, so
You had the infrared.
this,
Yeah.
but you could do filters, and
You can't
there's
record with the filters.
infrared you can't record.
Yeah, that's why I changed my SLS to a different app so I can record indefinitely.
I have another SLS app, I just can't record on it.
You are resilient.
I tell you what, after driving around for nearly an hour and a half trying to find somewhere to park today before I called this, before I decided just to say let's go home, I thought, no, yes, that was very resilient. But yes, can you please just make contact?
Got another photo. Skull.
The skull? Ooh, shut the camera. Come on, I'll demonstrate again. This bell.
Died very recently.
Is that skull? Died very recently.
Could well be. Come on, this bell, just tap the bell. That's all you have to do. Just tap the bell, let me know you're here. Walk in front of that device on the floor, you'll set that off. I've got 3 trigger objects for you here. 4 if you want to include the door. It's dead easy to move. Here's one for you. Tell me your name.
The dining room.
Dining room.
Looks like it.
Come on, tell me your name. I'll tell you what if I'll turn the REM pod off? Right. I'll leave the K2. probably shouldn't have touched that K2 in fairness. Just leave it there. The bell. How about me and
My name is Helen.
Helen? Well, I did ask for a name. I said come forward. Thank you. Helen, do you have the ability to press that bell? Or do you have the ability to make the lights of that K2 flicker? I tell you what, me and Holly step out of the room just for a second.
Got another photo.
Another photo.
A doll or a child.
A doll. Oh yeah, it's like a baby, you know. When I step out of this room, if you don't want us in this room to set...
Generosity.
Yes, try to be. If you don't want us in this room and you want us out, if we leave, you ring the bell and we'll come back.
Medieval.
Medieval. Okay, so we're now out of the room, out of your cell. Is that Helen? Can you ring the bell? What if this place just isn't haunted?
Another photo.
But I tell you what, above my head feels very cold. There's an old woman sitting on the sofa.
Blame.
What was that? Blame?
Blame. What did you get blamed for? That's why you ended up in prison.
I like the toys.
I can't really make out what that is.
You like the toys? Just tap the bell. Looks like a starfish.
No idea. See if anyone behind the screen can figure it out. No idea.
So you like the toys? Why don't you not set the K2 off? Because we need to use it as a means of conversation.
Teenager.
My door is. Are you a teenager? Was you locked up in prison in your teenage years? You see, if you ring the bell or make the lights go, we can use that as a communication, as a means of yes or no. Ring the bell, yes. Don't ring the bell, no, obviously. And the same with the lights. This spirit talk has gone quiet.
EMF was just flickering then.
Was it?
On screen, yeah.
If you heard that, that was my stomach.
I was wondering.
I've had no breakfast. So you like the toys?
Open a portal.
That's flickering up.
Are you opening a portal now? Thank you. Could you ring the bell while you're there? Just tap it. Is that you coming through a portal? Are you coming forward now? Is this Helen? Helen, are you the lady in grey I was seeing? Why don't you not reach out and touch my hand? Make my hand or any part of my body go cold. Tug. Torch. Anything. Just tug on something. Let me know here.
Whistle.
Can you whistle?
I was hearing whistling from outside, but it sounded like it was outside.
Somebody is whistling out there.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I thought it was outside.
Yeah, somebody is whistling. How about you come forward and whistle? The obligatory.
Scottish.
Are you Scottish? Or do you think I am? I'm originally from Newcastle, which is near Scotland, but I'm not Scottish.
Mildred.
Tap. Can you do that? Hiya, Mildred. Can any spirits copy me and tap on the wall? Just like this? Don't forget, you've still got the bell to tap. You've set the K2 off, which is fantastic. Thank you for that. Could you come forward and do that again, maybe? I'm going to knock this off. I've got a Helen and a Mildred. It seems coincidental that the two names are female and a female spirit seen in this room.
Maybe it could be a last name. Helen Mildred.
Could be. I don't understand why a lot of paranormal investigators have been known to be scared to come into this room, as it says on that sign outside. I guess it has to happen in the moment. Could be a different story in the middle of the night, but I don't see what night has to do with day when it comes to hauntings and paranormal. The only difference is noise travels further at night and you've got a lot more daytime noise. You know.
Yeah, but most spirits might like the dark.
Well, some spirits may well, yeah. It's really strange because my camera, right? My camera, as it's recording me now, although you guys will not see that, there's a square around my head where the camera picks up your face for facial recognition and stuff like that. And every now and again, it's coming up with a square, like it's detecting a face. That's what it is, face detection. It's detecting a face, but there's no one there. But the square, some of you will probably get what I mean with the camera when it picks it up. But every now and again, I'm getting like a square. There's no one there. So there is somebody stood here in this corner. Come on, forward. Light them up again, because we're going to go and take a little wander somewhere else now. So before we leave, why don't you not make the lights go up? I can talk to you, yes or no. Knock it over. Ooh. I just got a big draft over me. There's absolutely nothing in here. Windows are clearly not open. It's a prison cell sealed shut. Is there a spirit with us right now? Come on, can you make the lights go up to red like you did before? One more time before we go. Tap the bell. You're not willing to play? Come all this way to talk to you. I don't think you can do it. I think you're scared. That's what I think. Are you scared of our presence? You want to be left alone. We'll leave you alone, just like how you was when you were locked up in prison, all alone. You have the option to have company and talk to us. Or we could just walk away and leave you alone again. I bet there's not many people who come here and want to have a talk to you. Is there? So if I ask you a question, you make the lights go up. That'd be great. Helen. What was the other name? Mildred?
Yeah.
Mildred. Or nobody. Okay. So, we've come out of the alleged most haunted room, cell in the prison, and we'll try the downstairs, see what we can get. Ah,
Can I have roast dinner, please?
what? You want a roast dinner?
Yeah. Got loads of food here. Give.
Have a look
I'm
at the
guessing
prison
showers.
bathroom. Yeah, our prison shower room. Not very pleasant.
It smells like the showers at a pool.
At the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It does
does.
smell like it. You know?
Oh, lovely, it's raining.
Oh, Jesus, I felt that.
I'm not staying outside with a not waterproof camera, so let's get back in. Well guys, going to bring this video to an end now. We've been around the prison various times. Every time I've tried to go to A-Wing is just a no-go. It's just too noisy. There's more people coming in even now. So I'm glad we got a little bit of an investigation in this C-Wing here. Apparently there's two ghosts. There's the grey lady who doesn't like to interact with people, so I've just been told. There was a little boy,
Frank is really shy.
a shy little boy called Frank. So basically, I'm just going to bring this video to an end. Obviously, we'll try and see what we got in the edit, and hopefully I can get here sometime at night time where there's a lot less touristy people here. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching guys. Take care, see you all on the next video. Bye for now.